Welcome back. Well, multiple candidates were vying for the spot to replace former Congressman Sean Duffy in the 7th Congressional District, but only 2 candidates will move forward in the race.
That's right. Tricia Zunker is the official Democratic candidate, and Senator Tom Tiffany is the Republican candidate. And Tiffany joins us now this morning live in studio after his big win last night. So good morning to you, Senator. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Well, good morning. It's great to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. And you had a big night last night, obviously. So going into the night, were you surprised by how quickly the results came in and how they came out?
Well, it was real heartening to see the support that we got across the district because we worked so hard crisscrossing the district. But first of all, it was a really good day in the Tiffany household yesterday because my daughter took her driver's test. Oh. She's got her driver's license now too.
How
so
exciting.
it was really a great day.
Oh, that's a lot to celebrate, certainly.
Yeah.
And so now that you know that you are the official Republican candidate, what's next now leading up to May?
Yeah, so we'll be campaigning through May 12th and really doing what we've been doing the last 6 months, and that's crisscrossing the district, meeting people and talking about the plans that I have as people's next congressman. And we will continue to do that, delivering the message to the voters.
And there's obviously so many topics that range so far that you can talk about as well, but what topics are you going to really focus on this election season when you talk to voters?
Yeah, I think it's the ones that we've been talking about in terms of big issues: healthcare, border security. The national debt is a big concern of mine. We help fix that here in Wisconsin. I mean, that's one of the main reasons I ran for state senate back in 2010. I took my small business background, where our state was just going in the wrong direction, and applied it at the state level. And we've one of the things I'm most pleased about is we were able to get rid of that deficit here in Wisconsin. I think that's important to deal with at the federal level. And then I think you have some regional issues like broadband, rail service, things like that that are really important also to the people of the 7th Congressional District.
Of course, so lots of work to be done, but we want to know, why do you think that you are the best candidate for the 7th Congressional District?
I think it's the background. I grew up on a dairy farm in western Wisconsin. Mom and Dad taught us all about hard work. I have 7 siblings. All of us have been small business owners at one time or another in our lives. My wife Chris and I, we had the great privilege of owning and operating Wilderness Cruises right up here on the Willow Flowage for 2 decades. And I think it's that background, really that practical Wisconsin background, that will be so helpful out in Washington, D.C. And that's what I did in Madison. Really have applied that to making sure that there's fiscal responsibility, being able to create more jobs here in Wisconsin. I know what it takes, and it's keeping taxes under control, moderating regulations. And if we do the same thing at the federal level, I believe that we can fix some of those problems that are out there at the federal level. And it really is time for Congress to get to work. I think people are really frustrated over the last couple years with the inaction that is going on out in Washington, D.C. I'm a problem solver. I'm going to take that Wisconsin common sense out to Washington, D.C.
Yeah, very interesting topic there too, and it's very interesting to see how all this will turn out as well, because your journey is not done quite yet.
Right, and then you said you're going to jump right into it starting today.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to crisscross the district. I mean, we're going to be all over. Sure. And I think that's part of the reason we did so well across the district. There's only a couple counties that we did not prevail out of the 26 counties, and we'll continue to do that.
Thank you so much for being here. We greatly appreciate it.
It's great to be here.
Yes, thank you so much. We will have the Democratic candidate tonight on Newswatch 12 at 5, Tricia Zunker, so you'll want to tune in for that as well.